name's Jean Marsh and I'm the coach of the Touch Blacks Open Women's team. Also lucky enough to be the captain of our over 27s World Cup winning team from Kuala Lumpur 2019. And I'm just here today to do a little bit of activities through with our touch stuff. All right, basic warm up. So what we're gonna do is Keisha and Jay, we're just gonna form a circle and do a basic warm up. If you don't have anyone to work with, get yourself a chair, put that in the middle and do a warm up around that. So it's really basic, starting off with jogging there, Jay, and kick outs, jog, butt flicks, jog, and we're gonna go left side shuffle, right, jog. Awesome. So what I want you to do is give that a go. Try 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. Give that a go for about 3 minutes. If you need some extra ideas, check out our Touch New Zealand website, TouchFit 360. Hit pause and give it a go. Exercise 1, this is where we're going to work on forming the ruck. So the ruck is where the attacking player comes into connection with the defending player, and that's when we call creating a ruck. All right, so what we're gonna work on here is making sure that we have best opportunity to win the ruck. So a few pro tips in that one would be ball in 2 hands. So what I want you to do is get your partner nice and close or your chair nice and close. Ball in 2 hands, and we really want you to focus on dropping low and then finding the hip, making sure you get a good plant in there and stepping over the ball. So that time we planted with our left hand, so we want to change sides now, making sure we use both hands when we're practicing working on the ruck. Ball in 2 hands, dropping low, find the hip, plant with our right hand. All right, coming back to plant with our left hand here, making sure we're going nice and low, finding the hip and planting with our left hand. All right, so what I want you to do at home is make sure that you do 5 on the left, 5 on the right, dropping nice and low, finding the hip and really winning that ruck area. Hip pause and give it a go. Exercise 2, we're going to focus on entering in the ruck. So exercise 1, we took control of the ruck area, so now we're going to enter into the ruck. So what we want you to do is go about 5 meters back from your partner or your obstacle. I want you to again hold the ball in 2 hands when you're running into your area. So we'll call this your 2 meter bubble. All right, so that's your bubble area. So if you start back 5 meters, you're running into your bubble. Once you get into your bubble, I want you to drop nice and low and find the hip again. All right, so we'll go back 5 meters. So running as normal. Once you get into your bubble, you're gonna drop low and find the hip. Running as normal, drop low and find the hip. And again, making sure you change what hand you're planting with, right and left hand. This one we're going to plant on our right hand. Running, drop low, and find the hip. Awesome. So what I want you to do at home is give that a go, making sure you go back 5 meters. You run into that ruck area, drop nice and low, and find the hip once you get into that ruck. Hip pause and give it a go. Exercise 3, we're going to connect both activities together and make it a little bit of a game now. So what I still want you to focus on, ball in 2 hands, dropping low and finding the hip. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call left or right. And if I call left, I want you to plant the ball with your left hand. Or if I call right, I want you to plant the ball with your right hand. So again, you're going to move back here. Keisha's going to run up into her bubble and I'm going to call left or right. Up you go, Keisha. Left. Good. Awesome. Start again. Right. Nice. Planting on her right hand. Right. Good. Making sure you get nice and low when you're in your bubble. Left. Nice. Awesome. Cool. So what I want you at home to do is get someone to call out left or right and really get right into your bubble, bending nice and low and making a last minute decision whether you're using your left or your right hand to plant. Hit pause and give it a go. Down, we're going to work on our lower backs as we have been doing a lot of bending in the ruck area here. So we're going to get everyone to find themselves some room there. We're going to lie down on our back, stretching our arms out And making sure you can feel it all the way in your lower back. So crossing your foot over to your other hand and back. Over to your other hand and back. And that should really stretch out your back there. Once you've done that 10 times, you're gonna roll over to your tummy. Yep, rolling over, Jade, and give yourself some more room. Arms out that way. And you're gonna put your legs to your hand as well. Good. Doing that 10 times. And then our fun one is we're going to sit back up nice and high like so. And we're going to roll out our back. So back and then pushing forward. Back, pushing forward. Back and pushing forward. What we want you to do is take on the Touch New Zealand 5 million pass challenge. So once you've done your warm down, your back, and you've gone for a little bit of a walk in your isolation area, get into your circle again and finish off the day with as many passes as possible. Don't forget to tag Touch New Zealand with how many you do.